Aquarius, hi, it's cool friend Dolly, and I'm back with another reading. So let's see what's coming in for you guys. Alright, Aquarius, let's start your spread. The Three of Cups fell sideways, okay? So I'm feeling you probably wanting to have some type of reconciliation with someone, or you're wanting to collaborate with someone or people. This could be a group of people, okay? Co-workers, families, friends, lovers. Let's see what else for you, Aquarius. The Two of Cups, this could be someone you could have been in a relationship with, or someone that you want to have some type of collaboration with, but it fell sideways. So Aquarius, I'm already getting this again in your energy, that you're wanting someone that you're not able to obtain. We're getting this message again. So you probably never told this person how you feel. Maybe you're waiting on a moment to do so. I see the Seven of Swords with the Eight of Cups. So I'm getting a different group of Aquariuses that could have been in a long-term commitment. Someone could have cheated or played in your face or played on your head top. And now you're wanting to have some type of reconciliation with this person because you're still in love with them, okay? So let's keep going. Wow, that's a lot of cards. We have the Moon. There's some type of secrets. You're in despair because of it. Nine of Swords. It could be about a King of Pentacles. Maybe someone cheated on you with the King of Pentacles, okay? Or maybe you suspect that someone is. They could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They don't have to be, okay? Eight of Pentacles. You suspect that someone is collaborating behind your back with someone, okay? Maybe that's where this Three of Cups is here. If you're not the person wanting to collaborate with someone, you suspect that someone is, and they're hiding it from you. Maybe you're interested in someone, and maybe you found out that someone is going back to their ex, or is already with their ex, or you suspect that they are. There could be some type of assumption here. Or maybe you really know that this is happening, okay? And you feel like a cycle ended just like that. The Death, yep. I'm getting Scorpio. Six of Wands with the Sun. I feel like you're happy or content with yourself. I'm not sure if I should clarify all these cards. That's a lot of cards here, okay? But let me see. Let me start with something, okay? And if I get the gist of the story, we're going to stop there and go on to the next segment. Clarify the Three of Cups, Three of Swords. So 33 here, okay, Aquarius? I'm seeing that you're wanting to have some type of reconciliation or some type of collaboration with someone, but it causes you grand heartbreak. Clarify the Three of Swords for Aquarius. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you're moving into some heartbreaking energy. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Seven of Swords, Five of Swords. So we got the Seven of Swords once again. Okay, so someone could be in their head. Someone could be heartbroken. And someone is walking into this energy because of some type of collaboration done behind someone's back. Or someone suspects this, okay? Alright. Clear for the Two of Cups. Seven of Wands. Yeah, someone is defensive when it comes to my throat chakra. Someone is defensive when it comes to something about love. Someone is defensive when it comes to somebody that they love, okay? Someone that they want to love. Someone is defensive about this energy here. Clarify the Seven of Wands. Why? Ten of Swords is not saying why. It's just saying this is how I feel. I feel hurt. I feel betrayed. I feel backstabbed, okay? And someone could have betrayed you and hurt you. Okay, Aquarius, and I feel like you're slowly walking into this energy with the Five of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Someone here is defensive. They're hurt. They're scared. You know, there's some type of paranoia here. Clarify the Ten of Swords. because it involves this King of Pentacles. It came out twice. Maybe you feel like someone here is trying to take the person that you love. Maybe this is some type of ex that is attached to someone that you're interested in, and you feel like this person is going to take the person that you love. Aquarius, I feel like you never told this person that you're interested in that you love them. And now you're feeling defensive, heartbroken, okay? You're going through some type of like emotional situation. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Ten of Cups, Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is clarified by the energy of the Two of Cups. We have the Two of Cups here twice. So we're getting repeated cards, and it has something to do with this King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Two of Cups, okay? So maybe you feel a little defensive when it comes to your love life. Maybe you feel very defensive about someone you're interested in, or maybe you're feeling very defensive towards someone that you're currently with or was with in the past, okay? And I feel like one point you were probably happy with the situation, but now it's like the idea of it is making you obsessed or upset or angry somehow. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. You don't have to be, okay? Clarify the Devil. Four of Pentacles. You're going to be holding on to this energy of obsession, possession, some type of anger. You're going to be holding on to this energy of feeling hurt for quite a while, okay? You're going to be obsessed over this Two of Cups that you never got off the ground. I'm really feeling this is somebody you've never really met or someone you never really been with before. Okay, I'm not really seeing any history. I'm just seeing that someone is upset over somebody that they could be interested in, okay? And I'm getting this from the past readings that I've done for you, where you were supposed to tell somebody how you feel, and now you're in this energy of feeling betrayed or backstabbed, but you've never told someone how you feel. So how the fuck are they supposed to know? I feel like all of this is one-sided. It's very unfair. King of Pentacles here. Who is this King of Pentacles? Why are you so upset over this person? Maybe you're in a relationship with this person. Clarify the King of Pentacles. Four of Wands, Ace of Swords. That's the truth. Maybe this is somebody that they were in a relationship with, somebody you're interested in. And because you didn't express this to the person that you love, you know, you fear that this person might be getting everything you've ever wanted. Okay, I'm getting really like the lesson here is closed mouths don't get fed here, Aquarius. Okay, all right, let's start clarifying the rest of these cards. So Nine of Swords, you're in some type of despair. Okay, clarify the Nine of Swords. Six of Pentacles, because you know you didn't give somebody an offer. You know you didn't speak up. You know you didn't say anything. You just kind of let it happen. You kind of let it pass by, the opportunity. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. And we talked about this in your last readings, Aquarius, about how if you don't say how you feel, you might lose this person, or it might be a missed opportunity. And I feel like it already manifested, and now it's like you're wanting to rush and run towards somebody, or you're wanting to express yourself in some type of way. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles, you're wanting to have some type of collaboration with this person, okay? You're heartbroken over them. You're wanting to offer them some type of commitment. You want to collaborate with this person, but I fear that someone here is not expressing themselves. And on top of that, it's very one-sided. The other person doesn't know, but you know, and you're very much aware, and you're in despair about it. You're closing yourself out. You're lonely. Nine of Swords. We have it here twice. So you're getting repeated cards here, Aquarius. I'm seeing that here for you. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. We have it here twice, okay? I feel like someone here regrets not working with someone. We have a lot of Pentacles here. I feel like this is some type of business opportunity, or you're trying to invest into someone, okay, in a financial aspect. And I feel like someone is in deep regret because they didn't say anything or they didn't do anything. Clarify the King of Pentacles. Who's this King of Pentacles? We have the Ten of Pentacles sideways and the Queen of Pentacles here, okay? So maybe this is you in the King of Pentacles energy, and you wanted to have some type of OTP, like some type of like one true pairing with someone. Maybe you saw someone as your divine counterpart, and you wanted to have some type of divine union where you guys were, you know, financially stable or building some type of life together. but the Ten of Pentacles fell sideways, clarifying this Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like you feel upset because there was some type of missed opportunity here for you and you didn't take the chance, okay, to start something that you wanted to start. The Moon is here. What's the secret? The Tower. The secret is that you're holding all of this energy in. You're suppressing yourself, Aquarius. Clarify the Tower. The Moon. This is crazy. The Moon is clarified, and we have the Moon here with the Moon energy. So you have the Moon here twice, and it's causing you such despair that you're not letting anyone else know about how you truly feel inside. You feel hurt or betrayed in some type of way, but I think you're realizing it's because you got in your own way, okay? I don't think someone did anything to you. I feel like this is something that you kind of did to yourself, and now you're sitting in some type of regret here, okay? So take what resonates, Aquarius. Clarify the Tower, the Six of Swords. I feel that after you suppress yourself and hold this energy in for quite a while, the Tower, okay, the Six of Swords, you're going to be moving into calmer waters afterwards. So it's like when a child has a little fit and then they calm down after a little while, okay? So I'm sensing that here, some type of energy like that. Clarify the Six of Swords. The Lovers. So I feel like you're going to move into calmer waters because you're going to pursue this, okay? You could be dealing with a Gemini. You don't have to be. Clarify the Lovers. The Lovers, Spirit. That flew out. You have the Nine of Swords sideways. So you are kind of suppressing yourself. We have the Nine of Swords here twice. It fell out again, okay? So I feel like you're trying your best to rectify the situation, but you cannot right now at this time because it's not a good time. You feel like you found out something, or you feel like you need to figure yourself out before you can approach anything. So you're going to be healing and taking care of yourself first before you do anything drastic, okay? I saw the Sun with the Six of Wands, so you might be victorious. You're going to be victorious once you decide what you truly want here. And you're going to be healing. Four of Swords. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. The Five of Wands. It's like you're wanting to fight for a connection, or you're wanting to fight something for a connection. Maybe someone. But the Wheel of Fortune is here. So it's not going to really happen that way. So it looks like you're going to take accountability for your loss. And you're going to heal and settle yourself before you can reapproach what a better way to do it, so you can get a better outcome. Clarify the Five of Wands sideways. The Wheel of Fortune. Whoa. Why are cards clarifying with the energy of the same card? It's really insane. It's not necessarily clarifying it's not necessarily clarifying the Wheel of Fortune, but it's here in the Wheel of Fortune energy. So the Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Five of Wands sideways, and the Five of Wands sideways is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. All right, let me get this card. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. That flipped in reverse. So yeah, I feel like you're kind of contemplating whether you should let something go, okay? This looks like a divine union because it's the soulmate card with the Lovers. So you're battling yourself to get with someone that you really desire, but you haven't really said anything, okay? So the Hermit is in reverse and the Fool's in reverse. Maybe you're getting ready to, not to start a conflict, but to resolve this conflict within yourself. And then you're going to take a leap of faith, okay? Maybe you're stopping yourself from taking a leap of faith. Maybe you're not wanting to heal. Maybe you're not wanting to be alone. But it looks like you're going to be very impulsive. So try to heal when it comes to this situation, okay? Let's keep clarifying. Clarify the Fool in reverse. The King of Wands. I feel like you're going to go back to this energy of being a tyrant or being kind of, not low vibrational, but like you're going to be the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is someone that kind of plays games, or they're headstrong. It's hard to convince them of anything. They think they know everything. They're always right. You're going to go back to that energy of being like this. Maybe you're trying to stop yourself from becoming like that, and maybe you're wanting to work more on yourself. But the King of Wands is here. That energy is still kind of lingering. Clarify the Hermit in reverse. You could be dealing with a Virgo. You don't have to be. You have the King of Cups. So maybe you're going to be working on yourself to make yourself more balanced, okay? Because the Fool talks about taking a leap of faith. So maybe you're wanting to be, maybe you want to get more energies of different kings. Like you want to be more emotional, so you're going to be working on becoming a king. Maybe you're wanting to be more headstrong, so you're going to become the King of Wands, okay? So maybe you're trying to balance yourself by obtaining all the kings in the tarot deck. You also have the King of Pentacles, so maybe you're wanting to be more financially stable. Maybe you're wanting to be more emotional. Maybe you're wanting to be more headstrong with all these kings. Maybe you're wanting to embody all the energy of the kings so you can feel adequate enough to pursue someone or give them some type of offer, okay? Maybe you don't feel adequate enough. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Nine of Wands. So yeah, you're going to be working on yourself. Maybe you're very introverted, okay? So you don't know how to express yourself. You don't know how to communicate. Nine of Wands in reverse. You try not to be stressed about it, but you're working on yourself so you can become better with your communication skills. Maybe you're very nervous. Maybe you're very shy, okay? Clarify the Nine of Wands in reverse. Five of Cups, that fell, so it's out here again. Yeah, maybe you feel very uncomfortable trying to be more expressive. Maybe you're very nervous or you're very scared. I'm getting that kind of energy here. Clarify the Death. Maybe because you suspect someone is doing something to you, because we have the Seven of Swords here and the Three of Swords, okay? So maybe you're nervous about someone. Maybe you're not sure about someone. We have the Queen of Cups here with the Death. Yeah. Maybe you're needing or wanting to say goodbye to someone because you feel like you're not brave enough to confront them or say something to someone. Clarify the Queen of Cups. The Judgment. Yeah, I feel like you're letting some type of divine union or divine person go, and you're being judged for that by the universe because that's not the path you're supposed to take. You're not supposed to use your free will to go against something that God is trying to send you, okay? And it's like you're running away with it. You're running away from it with this Chariot. You could be dealing with a Cancer. You don't have to be. But it looks like here with the Judgment that you're trying to get away from some type of divine union, especially this person with this Queen of Cups, someone that's nurturing, affectionate, loving, and caring, okay? And God is trying to send this person to you, but it's like you're choosing not to. You're choosing to run the other way. I feel like you're nervous or you don't know how to accept a gift, okay? Maybe you never really received a gift ever in your life and you always had to work for everything. So you don't know how to be in gratitude or acceptance of some sort. Just had 11:33 on the clock. Clarify Judgment. So you're being judged because you're choosing. Yeah, you're being sorry, excuse me. You're being judged because you're running away from some type of divine union. I said that, okay? This Queen of Cups, this star, and this is your energy, okay? The star, Aquarius, okay? I feel like you're being judged by the universe because you're running away from a divine counterpart or a divine union, okay? This person is your wish fulfillment. You feel like they're nurturing, they're loving, but you're not saying anything, and I feel like you would rather run away from the situation. Maybe it's very intimidating for you because you know this is like the real thing that you've been wanting for so long, and maybe you're very used to dealing with people that are not shit, that are liars, are manipulators, that will go out of their way to deceive you or use you. And maybe you fear like they're gonna be like that. Maybe that's another thing too why you feel so backstabbed and betrayed, because it's like you're getting in your own way, Aquarius. I'm really getting that. All right. So what is this Sun and the Six of Wands? What is this victory? Clarify the Sun. The Two of Pentacles, you're wondering if you're ever going to be happy, and I don't think you won't if you don't do anything about this situation, because I feel like you're letting it linger, and you're losing your mind. I feel like you're coming up with crazy scenarios. You're procrastinating. You're sitting rocking in a corner somewhere, and it's like you're not really doing anything. It's like you're getting in your own way. Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Hanged One sideways. It's like you're deluding yourself by being delusional. Okay, and I know that Delulu is a Solulu, but I feel like Aquarius is working against you, because Aquarius, you guys are very dreamy. Like, you guys are always in the dream state. Okay, you guys are always in your head. So once you get out of your head, things are not how it is in reality. Things are harsh, things are different, and you're used to being in your head. You're used to fantasizing, and I feel like you get in your own way, because when things don't work the way that you expected, the way it was in your head, the way it plays out in your head, it's like, damn, I feel like you fantasize a lot, and then when you get to reality and you have to actually do something to get to that point in which you're trying to manifest, it falls through because you don't know how to do it outside of your head. Okay, so the Hangman is sideways because you're not enlightened about something. You're getting in the way of your happiness with the Sun by assuming or wondering or procrastinating in some type of way, and then the Hangman is sideways, clarifying that Two of Pentacles. You're very much unsure. Okay, clarify the Hanged One sideways. Page of Cups. I feel like you're very happy, okay, with the Sun and the Page of Cups. You're very optimistic, but I feel like there's another part of you that gets in your own way, okay, with the Hanged Man sideways. Clarify the Hangman sideways. The Hierophant, you're supposed to be with someone. This is some type of divine union, and you're choosing to go against it. I feel like in some type of way you may be stubborn. Maybe you're trying to protect your heart because you've been through a lot, but you're supposed to be meeting someone and you're not meeting that person. Okay, you're not talking to them. You're not trying to get to know them. You're not even trying to like manifest them into your life if you've never met them before. And with the Hierophant, Spirit is reminding you that this person exists. This is someone that you desire. This is something that you've always wanted. You always wanted a family. You've always wanted to be a family man, but you've never met the right person. This is the right person. This Queen of Cups, the Star, your wish fulfillment, your divine counterpart is here. But you're not saying anything, and you're getting in your own way. You're hurting your own feelings by not saying anything. I don't know how else to put it. Clarify the Death. Aries, okay, I'm getting Aries with this Emperor. This person could be an Aries. The Death card is here. Okay, I feel like you're letting something go. You're choosing to heal from this person, and you're probably wanting to move on, or you're choosing to heal to become the Emperor so you can offer this to somebody, but by then it's going to be too late. If you don't do it now, it's going to be too late. The Death card is here. Okay, so you can't wait forever. This Emperor is not going to be here forever, or you in this energy is not going to be there forever. You trying to get to this Emperor status is not going to be there forever. It'll be there forever for you, but it won't be there forever for the person whom you're trying to pursue. Okay, all right, so let's move on and let's see what I can do. Okay, this is very different for me. I've never read anything like this before. I mean, I have with your energy, but it's different when someone is holding themselves back from fulfilling the prophecy of whatever it is. And this one in particular for you, Aquarius, is pursuing someone that you are very much interested in. But what happens when you choose not to pursue it? What happens when you're very much aware that you're interested in someone and you choose not to say something to them? This is very different for me. I've never read this before, okay? And it's different. Like when I read cards, it's different when someone else is attacking someone. But this is different because someone here is attacking themselves. They're getting in their own way. It's not someone trying to attack you, trying to keep you stuck. I'm used to reading that. But this is very unique. This is very unique. This for you is that you're getting in your own way. No one is personally attacking you. You are attacking yourself, okay? That's what I'm really sensing here. So make sure you get out of this energy. You cannot manifest this way, Aquarius. Don't get in your own way. If you truly love someone, you should tell them how you feel. I don't know how much I'm going to say this to you, but, you know, no amount of persuading from me could give you any satisfactory feeling. Okay, so let's see what your spirit guides have to say about this situation. Okay, look for a sign. Spirit is telling you to look for a sign, okay, from them, the universe, the person that you're interested in. You're getting this, but you're getting this card again, but it feels sideways, okay? So it says there's something better sideways in a year from now. So it looks like you already put yourself in a cycle in which you accepted the fact that you're probably never going to tell this person how you feel. So it looks like Spirit is rerouting you. So if you watch the previous Aquarius readings, we talked about this, that there is a possibility that you might not tell this person how you feel, and you might reroute yourself to something else, okay? So yeah, it looks like there's a missed opportunity. It looks like you lost the person that you really wanted to be with. I mean, it's never too late, but it looks like you're already headed there. You already made up your mind, like, you know what, it's too much, I can't say anything, I'm nervous, or whatever it is that you're going through, okay? So Spirit's telling you to look for a sign because there might be something better in the horizon for you, okay? And it's going to happen in a year from now, because it's going to happen in a year from now because you need time to heal from this situation. It's going to be very disappointing that you accepted the fact that you will not be pursuing someone. So it's going to take a lot of time for you to heal, because this person is they're not just anybody, they're a soulmate. So the connection is very strong, even so you haven't met this person yet, okay? So it's going to take you a while to get over them. It's going to be like a heartbreak, but you've never really been with this person, so it's going to be very different for you, okay? Let's see what else for Aquarius Spirit. Within the next few weeks. So we have a year from now or the next few weeks. Maybe it's going to be easier for you to move on from this person, okay? It might take a year. It might take into the next few weeks, okay? What else? Choose a different, yeah, Spirit is telling you to choose a different direction, and you had this in your last spread, because it's going to be overbearing for you, okay? I feel so choked up, like my heart is hurting, like it feels like it's suppressing itself, okay? Wow. All right, one more for Aquarius Spirit. Recovery, yeah, it's going to take some time because you're going to be recovering. So either you're going to take action, and this is why it's going to happen within the next few weeks. And if you don't, take action and you choose a different direction, then it's going to be a year from now, okay? So that's the best way I can give you this information. So it's either you take action, you choose a different direction, or you recover. You're going to be recovering over this, but it's either it's like blue pill, red pill, blue pill. It's giving that. You got to pick something, okay? The universe is going to pick for you. I'm sensing that. So it's either you're going to take action, you're going to have free will to do that, or you're going to let the universe decide for you, which is they're going to choose a different direction for you, because it's like you're swallowing or you're hollowing, or it's like you're dying inside. And Spirit's like, we cannot. You're sinking yourself into a depression. We don't want to see you like that, bro. Like, that's what I'm feeling that the universe is saying. So it's like they're trying to help you out. And it's like, well, don't kill yourself, bro. If you can't choose, we'll choose for you, okay, bro? Like, you good. But this was something that you really wanted. You fucked up here, but hey, we'll help you out. We'll get you out of this situation. So something like that. Spirit is scurrying you out to safety. All right, let's see. Trust and healing family issues, okay? This situation is calling for you to have faith. So Spirit is telling you to have faith in the situation. You see how these people are looking at each other because they're in love? And then the spirit guide, the cherub here, is looking at them, because the cherub, this could be the universe helping you get with this person. This person could be your bride, okay? Someone that you're meant to marry. Yeah. They could be helping you trying to get with this person, but you're being very stubborn. You're not really listening. And this is why they said, look at the signs. Look for a sign. Okay? The universe is trying to help you. The universe is trying to help you, but you need to be more acceptable to it. We have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Maybe this is why you struggle with, maybe you have trust issues. You know, like I said, maybe you have some type of trauma that you haven't dealt with. So you need to heal that. This is why you cannot come forth towards this person. Something is stopping you, and it could be some type of trauma that you have from the past. Maybe you feel that every female is the same. I could be speaking to a masculine energy. I don't have to be, okay? You could be a feminine and masculine energy. Take what resonates. Let's see what else for Aquarius. Thank you so much. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay? So the more you heal family issues, the more you're going to attract the romantic love that you seek, okay? But you have to heal. You have to be willing to seriously heal, Aquarius, because I feel like you have sabotaging tendencies. I feel like maybe things went wrong your whole life and you never got anything real. Okay, and that's what makes you sabotage, because when you see a good thing you run away. You don't know how to process it because maybe you're used to chaos, manipulators, liars, okay, toxicity, deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship, and I feel like this is you. You're deceiving yourself. You're wearing the mask, okay? You need to get out of that headspace. You need to heal. You're only deceiving yourself, Aquarius, okay? I feel like you're getting in your own way by pretending to be somebody you're not. You know you're a lover boy. You know you're a lover girl. You know all you've ever wanted in your life is love. I feel like you deceive yourself by wearing this mask because you pretend to be like, oh, I don't care about love. I don't give a fuck about love. Love ain't for me, blah, blah, blah. But that's something you've always wanted. And I feel like you're only deceiving yourself, okay? Let's see what else for Aquarius, Spirit. I'm tired of these cards falling on the floor, but that's how disoriented you feel. Okay? You feel like you're falling apart. Let me get this card for you, Aquarius. We got this card last time, Aquarius. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So, your religious factors are... It's a big factor when it comes to you choosing a wife. Maybe you guys have to be in the same religion or something like that. You could be Jewish or something. You can't just marry anybody, you know. Your family have to approve of them somehow, okay? So maybe this is what you're nervous about, because you know that maybe your family or your mother or your father wouldn't accept someone. You guys could be very different. We're getting this again in your reading. You guys could be coming from two different slice of life, two different environments, religion, races, you know, ethnicities, you know, stuff like that. You guys are very different from the person whom you want to be with. Children, your love life is being affected by children. It fell sideways, so you could have children or someone here has children, okay? And maybe that's another thing. Maybe your family wouldn't approve because this person have children. Or maybe you don't want any children in the future, and maybe you think this person would want children in the future. Maybe you cannot have children. Maybe the person whom you want to be with cannot have children, okay? Take what resonates. Maybe you've lost children. Maybe this person has lost children, okay? You deserve love. You are lovable. Didn't I tell you, Aquarius? Treat yourself better. I feel like you fuck yourself up by telling yourself that you're worthless, or you don't deserve anything, or I don't want anything, and you're rejecting what God is trying to give you. You're denying it. I feel like you need to heal your inner child wounds. This is what this children card could be talking about. Maybe you have deep wounded childhood issues that you never resolved, and now that you're an adult, you still kind of act immature. Oh, I don't need that. I don't need this. Knowing damn well that as humans, we need love. This is why we're on earth, to experience love. We didn't come here for no reason. We didn't come here just to suffer, you know? At the bottom of the deck, we have give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Spirit is telling you don't give up on this person. You love them more than anything. Feel like you love them more than air itself. Like, you need to tell them how you feel. You're drowning in this energy. And I can feel it too. It's kind of weighing me down right now, Aquarius. You're in such despair because you want to be with someone, okay? Let's get some messages from your person. Let's see if that's going to alleviate your mood. Maybe you want to hear from them, okay? Aquarius person, I'm tired of running. So maybe your person is tired of running. Maybe you're tired of running. Maybe your person feels like they're tired of you running from them. I'm feeling like you guys could be twin flame. It's giving chaser dynamic. I forgot what it's called. It's when one twin chases, one twin chases the other twin, and then the other twin starts chasing the other twin. Okay, it's something like that. But someone here is tired of running. Maybe you're tired of running. Maybe you really want what you want. Maybe you really want to be happy and you finally want to settle down. I dream about you at night. So this person dreams about, maybe you guys dream about each other. You guys probably communicate a lot in the 5D, okay? My beloved, oh, time will tell. So this person is keeping up faith that in time, they will be able to tell that you guys will be together, okay? This is so sad and so sweet and so bittersweet. I can't not right now. So someone is feeling like they cannot do this right now, okay? I need space. Someone needs space. I feel like you might need space. I feel like you feel very overwhelmed, and I'm sensing that in your feeling. I feel like you feel very anxious. I love you to the moon and back 1,000,000 times, okay? So I feel like this person is sending you all their love, even though you're not ready to be with them. They want to tell you how much they love you, okay? I wish we could be together forever. This person really wants to be with you, but they probably feel rejected by you, and maybe you're like, no, it has nothing to do with them, it's more me, okay? Maybe you do feel like they are to blame here, okay? So take what resonates, Aquarius. At the bottom of the deck we have, we were always meant to meet. It was written in the stars. Didn't I tell you? This person knows what's up. They could be extremely intuitive. They pick up on your energy, and they know that you're wanting to run away from them. So they want to remind you that they're here. And when you're ready, they're ready, okay? They love you very much, and they know that you guys have been together for lifetimes, okay? So let's see how your spirit guides, what your spirit guides want to say about this situation and how they can help you, okay, Aquarius? And then we're going to close the reading out. What messages do you have for Aquarius, Spirit? We have, this is a lucky situation. So Spirit wants to remind you why you're in this situation in the first place, because it is meant to bring you luck. It is meant to bring you stability. It is meant to bring you something that you've always wanted and something you've never had, especially growing up within your childhood, okay, which is love. Now is not the right time, but it fell in reverse. So Spirit is telling you that right now is the right time to pursue this person, okay? Or else is going to be a missed opportunity. And we saw that in your spread, and we've been seeing that for the past 2 Aquarius videos, okay? What else for Aquarius? Your wish will manifest with faith and trust. Didn't I tell you? You need to believe, Aquarius. You can't just settle for less. You can't just settle for, you know what, I deserve, not less, but like I deserve just a little something. I'm not going to have a big piece of the pie. Maybe you're someone that's very selfless, very considerate, and you don't, when somebody goes back and they get seconds and thirds and fourths, you're the type of person that wouldn't even do that at all. Maybe you would take seconds and that's it, okay? So you're not a very greedy person, and you're hoping that this person is not greedy, okay? You're hoping that they can reciprocate what you give, or they're not some type of gold digger or something like that, okay? So your wish will manifest with faith and trust, and it will, Aquarius, okay? You need to believe. What else for Aquarius, Spirit? Try it again. Spirit is telling you to get up and try again, okay? Don't give up. Negativity is blocking the path from success, okay? So you're getting, like I said, you're getting in your own way. The negative thoughts, the pessimism, the all that stuff, okay? It's blocking your path. So you're close to success. It's already here. All you have to do is take the precautions or the extra steps to get there, and it's like you're stopping yourself. Okay, let's see what else. Do not give up. It feels sideways because spirit wants you to decide what you want to do. You're kind of stuck in limbo, okay? So spirit is encouraging you not to give up on your dreams, not to give up on the person that you love the most, okay? Let's have one more for Aquarius, and then we're going to close this reading out, spirit. This situation requires all your energy and time, so this is why you have to heal. We saw that in the other not tarot but oracle decks that we just did before this one, okay? Yes, this situation will cause all your energy and time, so you need to heal in order to make the right decision or go back to pursuing this person, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have give more of your time and effort. Didn't I tell you, Aquarius? I told you, okay? So that's all I have for you guys, Aquarius. I love you so much. Like, comment, subscribe, and do those good things. And I see you next time. Goodbye.